Hello and welcome back to the channel. I haven't been anywhere near the model railway for a good couple of weeks or more due to real life things. But one thing we did manage to do is get to local train fair, toy and train fair last weekend. So I thought we'd have a look at what we managed to pick up and try and decide whether they were actual bargains or worth the money at all. So first up is this Hornby Patriot class called Bunsen. You can just see the box there. This one we paid 60 quid for. You can see the price on it was 89, and then suddenly 79, then 69. We paid 60. So I'll show you the end of the box. Our 2634 Patriot class 45512 Bunsen with a factory weathered edition. It's the usual info on the back. Picture of the real thing. Now what I found interesting about this is it's got this vaguely modern Hornby sleeve on the outside, and when you take that off, inside you've got an older red and yellow box, but inside that the packaging is that dreadful polystyrene thing that comes in two halves, top to bottom, with a bit of plastic that goes around the ends here to hold it together. Now I've only got one other loco with that particular packaging on the inside, and that's pretty old, so I don't know whether this is an old model tarted up in a newer box or whatever. You can also see there's a few loose bits. That's because when I got it home and got it out, there was a couple of bits of detailing that had fallen off, because this is quite a well detailed model. Certainly not railroad. So anyway, that's the box. Let's just get that out of the way. If anyone knows the age of this one, it would be nice to know. It's too new to be in my Ramsey's guide, so I can't be too sure. Right, so let's roll this one in. It's a little bit of a sticky runner at the minute. I need to give it a good run. But you can see it's a nicely detailed example, and the weathering, I quite like Hornby's factory weathering. It's usually relatively subtle, it's not overdone. You can see the three big driving wheels, the dulled down banding around the boiler, the little gold coloured and copper coloured pieces in there. And I believe the reverser rod should be on this side, if I remember correctly. It's not. It's in the box. I just need to fix that back on, and also some of the little brass piping under the cab there I need to sort out. See if we can get inside the cab, because in there the previous owner has fitted the driver and the fireman. He also fitted some real coal in the tender, and if I show you the size of it, I've taken it out. If I get my picture in that finger, the size of those lumps. If you scaled them up to real size, they wouldn't be bits of coal, they'd be boulders. So I've taken them out, that was easy enough. Apart from that, I haven't done anything else to it yet. It does have sprung buffers, I believe. Yes, it does. But it is a decent model. Obviously not a low detail model. It's got the sliding hatch at the top. It's got the windshield part here. It's just a shame a couple of bits fell off it in the box. It wasn't like that at the show, so it must have happened in my car on the way home. And the other thing that makes me wonder how old this is originally is the tender loco coupling is one of those with the copper forks and the connection there on the bottom of the tender. And I've just noticed that's not even a NEM coupling, is it? So I don't know how old it is. I mean, some of it points to the 2000s, early 2000s. Some of it doesn't. I've no idea. Anyway, it doesn't matter how old it is as long as it works all right. And if I can get it back on the track. It's not tender drive though, I should just point that out. So just give it a slight run backwards and forwards. As you can see, it's silent. Not got the best track in these sidings, that might stutter a bit. I think that looks okay, doesn't it? Now I'm going to send that round, but what I'm going to send it round with is I have some something else we got, and it's some of these. I just need to flick some points. Hang on. And these are Hornby Pullman coaches with the table lamps that light up. I've been after some of these for ages. Sprung buffers as well. And these are nicely detailed. I'm not sure how old these are because these are boxed. They've got NEMs on them. These are boxed with instructions and some detail parts, but not in the right boxes. They're all in Bachmann boxes. Talking to the seller, and he said he had some, I don't know, water leak or something that wrecked the original boxes. So they've got the original plastic, the ice cube, but they're in Bachmann boxes. But these are nicely done. It's the first time I had a close-up look at these. They've done a good job on those curtains, haven't they? Instead of, if you think what the old painted ones on the windows used to look like. So I've not had a proper chance to have a decent look at these. I notice there's a slightly dodgy handrail there. Could be. Now every time I've seen these for sale at toy fairs, they're usually 45 quid a throw. 40 to 45 quid a go. And the only other Pullmans I've got these days are all Wren, which I do like. But I just fancied the lights in these, and these were £18 each. We got 4, and he was happy to take 60 quid. So basically £15 each. Now, as I say, they don't have the original box, but otherwise they seem pretty good to me. I noticed the wheels might need a bit of a clean, considering that's where it's picking up from. Also, I'm not sure how old these are either. Anyway, let's put this on. I'll just put some power through and see if the lights actually work. Yeah, they do. Well, that's nice to see. Even with the dirty wheels, they're working. Yeah, oh, that's good. Happy with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the 4 of these up behind old Bunsen over there, and we'll get that running and have a look at the other couple of bits we picked up. Right back in a minute. So there she is, the Hornby Patriot Bunsen, sitting there now connected up with her new Pullman coaches. We'll just run her slowly forward, because she will do a reasonable crawl by the looks of it. That's the coach you've already looked at. So we'll send around. All the lights seem to be working, a little bit flickery. Not really surprising, I guess. Also creating quite a bit of racket as it runs there, but it's all wheels, all metal wheels. Just on the track. Right, we bring her around, we stop her there just because of the noise. There we go. Yeah, nice looking engine. So what else do we get? Where I'll put it. So the next thing we got was a Lima class 117. It was a 3-car DMU. You can see it says 60 quid on there. I believe that's probably what we paid because I don't know this seller. But as you can see, the boxes are in good nick. He did say it has been used, but not much. Yeah, the boxes are all in good nick. That is the centre car, I think. Yeah, that'll be the centre car in the Great Western Chocolate Cream. This one must be the end car. Yeah, the dummy end. Decent looking thing. That's that one. And then hopefully this one's the driving end. Yeah, it is. So it's 3-car class 117. I'll get this out, stick it on the track, and we'll have a closer look at this one. Bear with me. So here is the Lima class 117 down on the track. We'll have a quick look over each unit before giving it a quick spin. So this is the non-driving car. As far as I can tell from my research, this is from around 1994. This set, and the bits were available separately as well as a set. So you can see there we've got the modelled open window on the driver's cab. I'm going to zoom this in a bit. I think that's, yeah, that says private on the door, doesn't it? Nice gaps showing on the doors. Sometimes they look a bit nastily filled in. Also, I've just noticed you can actually make out the hinges. If I can get any closer, let's have a look. Yeah, there we go. You can actually make out the hinges on the door. That's nicely done. You can see the brown seats inside. It's not quite flush glazing though, as you can probably tell. I'm quite impressed with those door hinges, I must admit. British Railway sign. You know, and it's all pretty much all moulded, isn't it? And then around the back got the couple of exhausts. Plastic non-sprung buffers. That looks like brass type wheels. Old school Lima couplings. Now I know this hasn't got lights, but should have, shouldn't it? Look quite good with lights, I reckon. And decent wipers as well. Yeah, have some lights there, have the headboard lighting up. That'd be good. Same down that side, right? Put that one back on. Nice smooth runners they are. Right, let's have a look at the middle car. Quick look over the middle car. Yeah, decent ends, plastic buffers again. Same sort of interior. Again, you can make out all the hinges on the doors, which I do like. Ventilation bits on the roof. A little bit of cabling. There we go. Underframe's pretty good, battery box, etc. I assume is some sort of brake cylinder, vacuum cylinder. Doesn't have any odd couplings for the centre cars, unlike this one, which is the Batman one, which has the centre clip together one, but I guess this has no lights either. And the loo in the middle ish. So let's put that one back down. Get it on. And then we'll bring in the driving car. That's nice and smooth. Bit of Lima style noise there though. I've not had this apart, so a drop of oil might work wonders with this, I don't know. That seems alright. Let's have a quick look. It's noticeably heavier than the other one, as you would imagine. And the driving wheels are on the back here. They're the driving wheels. You might be able to just make out a bit of the motor in there. I assume it's just the usual ring field. I don't know, as I say, I've not had this one apart. Yeah, you can see a nice bit of solder or something in there. Again, we've got the exhausts. Different running numbers. Nice gaps around the doors, hinges. BR roundel. Yep, same seats. Again, window modelled open. Once again, lights please, be nice. Yeah, I imagine that's just the same day outside. It's in bloody good nick, I must admit. Oh, you see the gears there. Yeah, they don't look dry. Yeah, really good nick. Boxes are in excellent condition. I mentioned this, getting this one to my friend of mine, and he said, oh, I think that one's the rare one. I've no idea whether that's true. He had 3 sets of these. He had I think a Network Southeast, a Regional Railways, and a grey and bluey colour. I can't remember what that was. All looked in fantastic nick. He didn't try and sell them as new. He said they had been used, just not very well, not very much rather, and just been looked after nicely. Couple of traction tyres, yeah. So let's get this on. We'll just give this a run around as well. Maybe it's not like the Hornby one that's not even manned enough to pull its own coaches, but hopefully that won't be the case. Handled all the point work okay. Let's get that changed. hear the old Lima noise going on there in the background. There's Bunsen, still going lovely, with all the lights working. Yeah, so yeah, I've got to say I'm pretty happy with that Lima set as well. No idea whether 60 quid's a good price for it. I have a feeling it probably is. The noise may get a bit better with time, although it's a bit hit and miss with these sometimes. But I'm happy with old Bunsen there. I don't know if I mentioned, but it does have a flywheel and a 5-pole motor Bunsen. We'll get this 117 and we'll just see if how it'll creep. Would look good with lights, wouldn't it? Okay, it would make quite a difference, I think. But as I say, we are talking 94. There's only one other thing we got, I think. No, there's another engine we got, but I'm going to do a separate video on that one because that's a bit different. And the only other thing we got was another, well, a Great Western Toad with Newton Abbot on it. Got to have ones with local names on, so yeah, that's Newton Abbot. That was not 1950 at all. I think it was 15 quid. Yes, that's a Newton Abbot brake band. Toad brake band. So I say there's one other engine we got. I'll stick that in a separate video because this one's getting a bit longer and I've got a couple of things I want to say and ask about that one. So in the meantime, we'll bring these two in. That's the Hornby Patriot Bunsen and the Lima 3-car class 117. What do you think? Are they worth the money? I'm happy with them, definitely. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one, which will probably be the other low car I got from this toy fair. And let us know what you think down below. And thanks for watching. Bye for now.